Hey guys,
Hello, we're on a road trip,
we are. We're headed to
and
Illinois to see family.
healing is the healing project is always with us.
It is. It is. And we didn't have time to get all the filming done with work and school and all the things before we left. So we wanted to just kind of come to you guys and talk really quickly about the new book that we're doing, the Start with Why by Simon Sinek. So it is a business book. So
Right.
kind of explain why we're taking this business book, like what it means.
So in the beginning, this actually is connected to us years ago with doing assessments within the real estate world,
Hmm.
and we came across this concept of what is your why,
Yes.
and so we traced it back to Mr. Sinek, and we love a lot of the projects that he has online, videos, speeches, talks, and him as an author. So we decided that even though this is presented primarily as a business book, it really speaks deeper beyond just business into like the business of ourselves,
Yes.
our families, our dream, whatever
Yes.
that is. And so there is a lot of connection to business and the operations of business within the
Hmm.
book, and at the same time, you really are getting into that's a great it's a great metric to measure those that have discovered it and lead
Yeah.
from it, and those that haven't.
Well, and we used to do the milk cartons. We
Right.
did milk cartons with the people that were on our real estate teams and all those things.
So
And
milk cartons for those that maybe never done. It's basically milk expires.
yes,
So you just you're writing out these
your goals
your
and
goals
how you're going to achieve them and what the timeline is that you want
if
to
you
achieve
only
them in.
had so many years left
Yeah.
to
Like,
achieve
how
them.
would you get to your goal? And you can do that from a business standpoint if you're an entrepreneur
Right.
or, self employed or doing your own thing, or you 100% can do the same exercise
Yeah.
in your personal life.
So it's just really using all those goals, but
Hmm.
then going beyond that, and we would combine that and then have a conversation
Yeah.
of what is it if you could only pick like the one thing that you wanted to
Hmm.
accomplish,
How would you get there?
how would you get there? And then through that conversation, we would this is why I'm getting up every day. This is why I'm doing the cold calling. This is why I'm going to do a hard thing of
Yes.
entrepreneurship, of going back to school, of leveling up in your career, of a big dream that you have. We have a dream for a nonprofit. So it's really discovering that purpose behind a plan.
Yes. So, just a real quick connection to where we came from. So, our first book that we did was Let Them.
Yep.
And that book,
Really quick,
yes,
you got a comment, a call out, a
I
shout out
did. I got
from the author.
I got a message on one
From
of our videos from Mel Robbins
Yeah, on
saying,
your video,
yes,
yeah,
about how she was great, excited that it resonated with us and that we were doing a great job and to keep it up. So, that was amazing
yeah.
for sure. But in
She's one of
her
our top fans now.
She, yeah. So in our book, it is that let them. So that helped us to stop trying to control everyone and everything around us because we have limited control. So
Right.
letting them and letting go was really big in that book. And then the gifts of imperfection, it challenged us to accept who we are and to learn to live in authenticity. I loved that book and it was really challenging and it opened my eyes to some things that I kind of knew,
Yeah.
but I had never, I guess, stopped to shine light on it and
Right.
to make it something that I was working towards and really paying attention to. So that was really great. So now we're asking, okay, why? Why are we doing this in the first place? Why are we doing all these things to build the life that we want, and why do we want it? Like, what is
Yeah.
the why? Um,
And
and
this is all about, you summed it up. It's discovering your why
mhm,
and leading, operating from, making decisions from, structuring from,
yes,
discovering that why. Like it really is going to be and should be what drives us. And there's examples of that.
there are. So one of the things that he talks about in the book that I really loved this story was about the Wright brothers and Samuel Langley.
Right.
So Langley had everything. He had this huge amount of money from the government to try to fly, to be the first to fly.
The military was behind him.
The military. He had
Smithsonian.
He had the smartest people in the country on his team.
Yeah.
He was really stacked to be able to do that. But
it was just an achievement.
It was an achievement. It was an accomplishment. It was a trophy to be set on a shelf. Whereas the Wright brothers were not as educated, did not have the funding,
right,
and had a lot of volunteers
in the town
that they lived in that came and helped be a part of their project. And because they were so connected
to that why,
to the why,
the purpose,
yes,
they were able to motivate their team
far beyond
what
the money and recognition could do for the others.
And I think we've both been there professionally and in our volunteer roles and various leadership roles. We've been in situations where we felt very connected to the why, and you'll do projects, extra projects. You will take on extra work. You will make sacrifices because it's connected. Because when it's a really strong why, it's not even like a work and family separation. Like your work and family life go together. Your dreams and hobbies go together with that work that you may be doing. Like it all meshes together. So there's you're not even worried about a work-life balance. You're just all kind of in.
Yeah.
Your family's in, you believe in what you're doing. That is a really powerful place to be. And the Wright brothers, they were in the air first.
They were in the air first. They won the race, right?
Yeah.
They were in the air first. And I can only imagine the celebration of when that accomplishment happened and the almost egg on the face dismay for Langley that he didn't accomplish it, and these basically country boys, right?
Did something. That's a whole side project. There's a whole biography about him, but it's so amazing.
It is an amazing accomplishment
behind that why.
Yeah,
because they had a very strong why.
Very strong. So in our lives, or in your lives, have you ever had a time in your life when you really didn't have everything that you needed, but you kept going anyway?
Yeah, I think that's times that you are really connected to your why is when you're able to do that.
Yeah.
For me personally, like going to the place of burnout and loss, and everything seemingly was like taken away, you really discover what's truly important and what you truly want. Sometimes when you lose everything, you actually have a chance to gain so much more.
Yeah.
Because it really, for lack of a better term, it kind of crystallizes. Like loss really can help crystallize. And if you have the opportunity to have a second chance, man, what a great opportunity. I didn't see it as an opportunity then, but the why was discovered very quickly in the midst of loss. So it was like everything seemingly is lost, and I'm still going to get up. I'm still going to keep trying. I'm still going to stretch myself. I'm still going to learn. I'm still going to show up in a lot of environments. I really like to be sure of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm like, my personality gravitates towards, if I know it, I am comfortable in it, I can command it, and I'm very confident in it. You thrive in, it's not necessarily that it's thrive might be the wrong word, but you enjoy and are energized by
new environments,
new challenges,
new changes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're wired differently that way. But at the same time, when those whys are strong enough, even in the most uncomfortable setting, you can really handle it. You know?
For sure.
So again, those that join us, what's that for you?
Yeah, for sure. And goals aren't the same as your why. So
that's good.
When you say, I want to graduate, that's your goal.
Yeah.
But if you say, why do I want to graduate?
Right. I want to
What is the
graduate.
personal
Yeah,
answer?
I want to graduate. I thought about this. I've always felt that call and draw to help people get unstuck and find the way.
Hmm.
And I've had it on my heart to complete like pastoral counseling when I came out of high school.
Yeah.
And it's only taken me 25 years, 27 years to get to this point to where I'm wrapping up that journey to start the next chapter
Yeah.
of clinical counseling. And the why, it's not the task. The why is not the task. The why is not me finishing school. The why is the purpose of helping people discover a way to get unstuck. I've always been drawn to that.
Yeah.
And that's the why.
I love that. I love that. So in that, so the follow-up to it is do you think knowing the why changes what happens when things get hard? If you can connect to your why and hold on to that. And that was something in real estate that we would tell people, because in real estate, you don't get paid for like quite so, like you have
Right.
to be prepared to go into a real estate career, because even if you have sales in the beginning, it takes 30, 45 days, 60 days before you
Sure.
see any monetary gain from those sales. So it's a
So
long
we
game.
would tell people like, hey, realistically,
You need 3
you
months.
need 3 months.
Yeah,
to-
padding
that's
before
the-
you
that's
jump
the
into
bare
this full
minimum.
time. Yeah.
Right. You need to know that coming
And
in.
it's going to be really hard.
That you
The
may have
first-
to wait tables and
The first couple of months are going to be, if you're going to be holding on to your why with
Yeah.
everything that you have. And like for us in school now, and all the things that we do, and we're stretched working full time and
Right.
full-time students, and we're being stretched in that.
right.
But our why of the future and the goals that we have, the 20-acre healing project, like location where people can come and heal, like those things are a big enough why
Yeah.
that
No,
we
for
can hang
sure.
on to it and say nothing's going to stop us from getting to that place
I
where
love
we
that.
feel that we're walking in purpose.
Yeah. That's because the why will take you through the changes of plans,
Yes, the why,
and it will align you with the right things.
for sure, because on the days you're exhausted, on the days that money's really
Right.
tight, or school gets really hard, or you're just really tired, or you're overwhelmed, and relationships in blended families could get very complicated, or the progress is slower than you expect. I mean, how many times have we said, man,
Oh, so
taking
ready.
forever, I'm ready to be done.
So ready for
I'm ready.
December.
Right, I'm ready for the season to be finished.
Y'all don't even know. Oh,
And
Lord.
it, in one instance, we're like, wow, like we're already
Yeah,
over
this
halfway
is-
through
yeah.
the year.
We're in August.
Right.
Fix it me in September.
Right. But still, when we're doing the really, really, really hard things on those days, I've worked all night and I've
Yeah.
gone to school all day. On those days, it feels like it is literally moving like molasses.
Stressing me out.
Yes, so slow. But holding on to our why makes
Absolutely.
those super hard days possible, for sure.
Because I think we make the mistake, and we're jumping ahead a little bit because we're fixing to arrive to our location. But
We are.
I think the mistake that I've made in the past, and I think that it's easy for all of us to make, is we want that inspiration to come. We want, the just this big aha moment of a big plan and this inspiration. I'm gonna be inspired to do the work. The reality is that you're gonna eventually hit the wall that where inspiration will not be there anymore. And this isn't mine, but
Mm-hmm.
at some point, inspiration has to turn into perspiration, like discipline.
Yeah.
It has to
Right.
happen that way. Sorry, this is where we get off. It has to happen that way. And for each of us, I think we make the mistake a lot of times of we'll do it when we feel like it.
Yeah. Only when we feel like it.
I haven't felt like finishing school for a year. Like, I haven't felt inspired
I know.
for a year.
For a year.
I'm
It's been a minute.
dyslexic. I'm like It's
Right.
not even a
It's
joke.
a lot of things to get.
And very, very like severely, and it's just not something that I have to use so many different tools
Yeah.
to be successful, and I've done that. But
Yeah.
I never feel like, oh, I can't wait for another discussion post.
So, stop. Okay, so I get that, and it is the why.
It is
So
the why.
here's a way.
It's the only way to get through it.
So as a tool and as something to help people maybe ask themselves those questions, we're going to do this as an example. So
Okay.
it says, do you think our strongest whys usually involve something bigger than ourselves? Usually,
For
right?
sure.
So maybe the question this week isn't, what do I need to accomplish? Maybe it's, why does accomplishing it matter to me? So this is what it says. It says, and don't give yourself an easy answer. You have to keep asking why until you get to what's underneath the goal.
Yeah.
So if the question is, as an example, I want to graduate. Why? Because I want a better career. Why?
Sure.
I want more freedom and stability.
Where
Why?
does it become your authentic
Right.
self?
I want to build a different future for myself and the people that I love.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the real why. It's not that you just want to graduate. It's not that you want the piece of paper. It's not that you want a better career or you want freedom. It's that you want a better life for yourself and the people that you love. And that's the heart of it. When you get to that point, you can say, this is my why. And your why could be something completely different. It could be
100%.
I want to travel the world. It could be I want to learn to play the piano with my toes. I don't know. It could be anything.
Sure.
Everyone's why, I think, is very personal and individual. And you need to, please don't just be like, oh, they said it's because I want a better life. Please don't do that. Please research and ask yourself those hard questions.
Because
this is a perfect journaling exercise.
We often jump to the what.
Mm-hmm.
We jump to the what am I going to do?
Right.
What am I going to do?
What am I going to
But
gain?
why am I doing this?
Yes.
Why the impact? Why am I even like pursuing going to school? Well, why am I going to school? Why am I finishing? Because I want to be able to serve these people, to help them in a space to find ways to get unstuck. Like I know that. But I can go even deeper than that on that. I can get really granular, and the more crystal clear my why is, the easier it is to interchange with the how.
100%.
And the what. Because I don't know what the what is yet.
When it says, so before we spend all of our energy trying to figure out the how, you definitely you're going to change, and how it's going to change our lives. Maybe we need to understand why we want them first, right?
Yeah.
Because the how is probably going to get really, really hard. So until you are emotionally, mentally connected to your why, and you can spit that puppy out.
Yep.
And you, like every morning when you get up and it's hard and you don't want to do it, and you can say, look in the mirror and look at yourself and say, this is my why.
I love it.
So when all of that comes together, so these are the questions we want you to ask yourself. What are you working towards right now? And more importantly, why are you working towards it? So this is the kind of the beginning of this book. The Wright brothers and Langley are one of the first stories. There are plenty of other examples of Apple. And there's some other things we're going to talk about. Now, in our next long form, it's going to be about the golden ring, which is a really big part of this book from Simon Sinek. And we're going to go through that. But we just want you guys to really encourage you this week. Start journaling and asking yourselves those questions. If you want to read along with us, by all means, we're only a couple of chapters in. And look, we brought it with us to go through and review things on our way on our road trip. So we wish you guys the very best this week.
Love you all.
And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.